Ahoy there, library people. How are you doing? I should call you library deputies, shouldn't I? Today is kind of a makeup assignment that I should have had done at the beginning of the semester. So since we've had a couple of classes, this will be really easy. I'm going to show you the big 4 things that you need to know about an academic library. This is kind of a crash course. And then how to find out who your librarian is for whatever discipline or major you're interested in going into, and maybe how to ask them a question. So the big 4 in an academic library. For example, if you go to any academic library, you will find the library catalog. It used to be kind of what's called a union catalog, where it's kind of a list of everything that we have. It's not true anymore because there's like tens of thousands of things being fire hosed into the library all the time. But you could type in something like electric automobiles and ethics. Is there an ethics to electric automobiles? I don't know. Let's see if there's articles. 0. Let's try electric cars. Surely there's something to do with ethics in electric cars. Oh, there we go. Politics of technology and things like that. Sustainability. Oh, I've heard that word before. Evolution or revolution, personal values, consumer identities. This is great. So we have something in engineering, and we want to find out what does it mean to people, and is there like a conflict of values and things that we talk about. You just click on articles, and Bob's your uncle, you can get the articles. Oh, by the way, oh cool, electric attitudes towards electric cars among Egyptian consumers. So this is covering stuff all around the world. When you find something, you can email yourself the article or a link to it, but you can also grab a citation. I don't know if this is something in the library assignment. Open the library assignment. But there, if you click on APA, if I was just to copy something, I don't know, maybe that would be like a citation generator. This one actually looks like it's correct. Usually they're not. They're missing something. Okay, library catalog. That's the first big thing that you should know about, because you can find articles, books, book chapters, textbooks, etc., etc., etc. Second thing that every academic library has is databases. Databases are things that sometimes your faculty will say, oh, you need to go to JSTOR or EBSCO or Scopus. So you can go by name to those databases. Hint, a big one is Academic Search Ultimate. That's kind of a great place to go for scholarly and pop stuff. And it's all the disciplines. So you could do that same search. You can go by subject. So if you're interested in history of electric cars, or if you're interested in the literature or materials science, or how they're perceived in the Middle East, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You can go in by all these different disciplines. Business is probably a big one because they're probably negotiating how do we do this, or environmental, et cetera, et cetera. When you go into a database, you have to be logged into campus because this is kind of like a Netflixy, Hulu, Disney Plus sort of a thing. So if you're not on campus, you might have to log into something. By the way, are you aware of Google Scholar, if I could spell it right? Google Scholar is another kind of database of sorts, although it's more nebulous, changing all the time. If you're logged into CIS or Canvas, or from the Marriott Library, you do that login right here. If you're logged in to Google Scholar, you'll get a lot more of the full text. Let's do ethics and engineering. Now it's going to be too broad of a search. So there's tons of different things going on. Oh dear, the library. You've discovered me in the librarian mafia. So what happens if you can't find something? Well, you can reach out to a librarian, but you can also go to interlibrary loan. That's something that every academic library has, where you can request books, articles, book chapters, DVDs, under new request, music score. Why would you want to get newspaper microfilm? Because there's a lot of people that do that scholarly research. So don't get anything for money until you ask me or Interlibrary Loan if we can get it for you for free. Last thing, this is critical for your library assignment, research guides. Who's your librarian? All of the librarians are represented here. That's a great photo of Marianne James. There's Marie Paiva, probably in Ethiopia or India or Sri Lanka. There's librarians for every discipline. So I'm going to type in chemical engineering. Who's my librarian? Shane Wallace. I can go to Shane Wallace's guide and find his email. I can find things that he recommends. He works with your faculty too. If you're in chemical engineering, it's a great place to go. This has been Dale the Librarian for your first video. If you have any questions, email me and I can help you out. The library assignment should be an easy one.